So racism is funny, right? It's funny the way people find ways to be racist, right? It is funny to me.
Yeah.
They find different ways. So here's the CEO of Sam's Club. Now, what's her name?
Rosalind Brewer.
Her name is Rosalind Brewer. And why is that significant? Because she's a female and she's African American and she's the chairman of Sam's Club. She went on CNN to talk about diversity, right? So she had some things to say about diversity, and here we go.
And in hiring, do you demand it when you're hiring for the top spots?
Do you demand diversity?
Absolutely. And not only that is I talk to my suppliers about it. Just today we met with a supplier and the entire other side of the table was all Caucasian male. That was interesting.
What did you say?
Interesting. Well, I decided not to talk about it directly with his folks in the room because there were actually no female levels down. So I'm going to place a call to him.
So that's kind of interesting, right? She says whatever. That's kind of the normal thing that a white CEO would say, and nobody wouldn't say, "Oh, you got to have diversity," right? So that's the normal thing. But guess what? Some right-wing nut jobs really went crazy, right? Here's a guy. Interesting. So Sam's Club is openly racist, as one of their CEOs explains how she discriminates. So they're upset that she's discriminating against Whitey because she went and had a meeting with one of the distributors who were all white people and no women. And they're upset. They're calling her racist because she wants to have diversity. That's a weird way to be racist. Here, let's get a little bit more. So this guy, his Twitter handle, he's got a Santa's hat on.
Yeah.
And by the way, his Twitter name is The Cuck Stops Here, CUCK, The Cuck. So I'm gonna guess that's cuck holding. So he's gonna be a tough guy, right? So he says Sam's Club is crossed off my list. What if another CEO made the same statement about blacks? Well, see, you wouldn't make that statement about blacks because they weren't a minority who were repressed in this country for 400 years. That would be the big difference. They weren't systematically shut out of institutions, and that didn't how it had. There weren't laws discriminating against white people. That's why it's a big deal. That's why if it was black people, okay. So here's another one. Wow, see how Sam's Club CEO discriminates against white males? Time to say goodbye. They're not...
Wow.
Go ahead.
Sam's Club is part of Walmart, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, let me just say, and what's with the woman being black woman being the CEO of Sam's Club? The Bible says Adam and Steve, not Adam and Eve. Am I right?
Well, Frank was right. Walmart is standing by Brewer's statements, and the CEO, Doug McMillan, he said, for years, we've asked our suppliers to prioritize the talent and diversity of their sales team, calling on our company. So he wants diversity and goes on saying, Roz was simply trying to reiterate that we believe diverse and inclusive teams make for a stronger business. That's all there is to it, and I support that important ideal.
So here, she had a little bit more to say. Let's listen.
My executive team is very diverse, and I make that a priority.
So her executive team actually has 4 white guys on it, or white people, and they have, 1, 2, 3, looks like about 3 or 4 minorities on it?
Yeah.
It looks pretty
on
balanced.
On the next page, you'll see
It looks pretty balanced.
Yeah.
Of my team,
Yeah.
and within the
She's got
structure.
women.
And then every now and then you have to nudge your partners, and you have to
3
speak up and speak out. And I try to use
white
my
men.
platform for that, to remind people. I try to set an example.
Yeah, she tries to use her platform to remind people about diversity. She sounds like a regular Black Panther, doesn't she? Hey, she's the new Huey Newton in a dress pantsuit. That's what I'm... She's one of those rabid feminists, Frank. She's looking for wholesale deals on bras before they burn them.
Yes. I think it's really great that Walmart wants a diverse array of people to ruin our country. I think that's a good thing.
Well, my question is, Frank, is where will the right-wing morons go now to buy their hate in bulk?
Yeah.
Where are they going to go?
Because Costco's liberal.
Costco's too liberal.
Yeah,
Sam Club's run by a black woman
Yeah.
who wants diversity, which means she's racist. I like how that guy goes, Sam's Club is crossed off my list. This guy here. Sam's Club is crossed off my list. It's like his Christmas list. Say, what are you, the racist Santa, checking your list to see who's been naughty, encouraging diversity?
Right. What else is on that list?
Yeah.
The Black Panthers.
I also heard that they wanted to originally call it Sambo's Club.
Ah! Racism is funny! All right, that's it.